Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dang. You look all right, jive turkey sucker. All right. Hello. Y'all here for the show? Oh my goodness. What's going on? Oh my, it looks like somebody else is coming. What in the world? What we got going on here?
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Hey girl, you got here on time. Shoot, I
Yeah.
love that. Oh my
I'm so
goodness.
ready.
Let me tell you, I bet you them lines was crazy at the concession stand. I had to fight them for these nerd clusters. I don't know what was going on.
You got the nerve.
Yes, yeah, girl, I got them clips. Check them out. And I got two
popcorn, but
Twizzlers.
I got
You
the
just got
largest
some
popcorn I could find.
Oh, you mind sharing some with me? I'm already a little bit low.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Black History Month. Super excited to be here. Oh my goodness, my mustache is already falling off. It's a little hot in here. Welcome into this show, y'all. Super excited for you all to be here. Celebrating with the Twitch Black Guild. My name is Idiosin Anka. I go by Anka or Bianca, and today I'm joined by
Honey 718. I go by Honey.
Yeah, and we are the community specialists for the Twitch Black Guild, and we are just super excited to have you all join us today for this super creative, fun, spontaneous, intense, chill, bone chilling. It's all of the things, okay? It's all of the things. We're just super excited to have you here with us today. So what's going on today? If you see my ensemble that I have going on here, today we are celebrating Black producers and directors that have just paved the way for everyone coming after them and just have literally stood 10 toes down when it comes to producing and directing their own movies. So we're going to be seeing some scenes reenacted by Forrest Whitaker, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Ryan Coogler, Malcolm D. Lee. That's just a few of the ones that we have to name. So what do you say we get into it, honey?
Yes, y'all sit back, relax. I hope you got your snacks like we got our snacks. It's going to be a night full of fun. And Anka and I are going to be your lovely hosts for the evening.
Mm-hmm. So out of all of this, because we got some time to kill, we got some time to kill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before we actually get into it, what are you looking forward to the most?
I like movies that draw some sort of emotion out of me. I want to be scared. I want to laugh. I want to cry a little bit. So I can't wait to see which one of these movies is going to bring that out for me.
Oh yeah, I agree. Me personally, I like movies that do make me cry. Not gonna hold you. Y'all, for those of y'all that know me, I'm an emotional person. I be crying at the smallest things. Okay, but also I love to laugh. I love to freaking be weak, if you know what I mean. So I'm really looking forward to sharing these clips with everybody because our guildies have done such a wonderful job. Like, they have really put in a lot of work, and it's better than anything we could have ever imagined. And I hope that y'all think the same.
Yes. They put their foot in this one, y'all. They put their
really
foot in
did.
it.
Y'all, this mustache. Hold on a second. It's a little
Just,
hot in here.
get a
Oh
little,
my God.
little napkin or something, cover that up. That's gonna be all right.
This mustache a little nappy. I'm not gonna hold you. I got my pick. Where my pick at? I'm just playing. All right. What do you say we get into it? So we're going to be seeing a scene from Scary Movie 2 coming up first. And we will be seeing from A Story of Wrath, Roegalos Wolf, and Afro Duckling. They're up first. Shout out to these three in particular because they are some of our international guild members that are participating in this showcase today. They are up late to be here with us. So thank you so much in advance, and thank you for your work. And let's get on right into it. I'm gonna
Let's get into it.
Come play.
Oh my gosh. Yo, they killed that.
Amazing.
Let me tell you, I wish we could I wish we could run it back. But when I tell you, when we were getting this set up, they were the first group to get their stuff in, I believe. And I mean, the way they put that together, being in different locations, but not too far apart. Oh my God, they really put creativity into the whole thing. Now listen, I told Wolf, I said, listen, if I get a chance to go to TwitchCon EU, I'm crossing him up because them ankles was getting broke in that video. I don't know if y'all saw it. Raph too. Honestly, I'm just
You got
saying.
to.
Exactly. But you know what? Let's say we hear from two of the people that created that wonderful masterpiece of film that we just saw. Let's go on. Let's see what we got here. We got Raph and Wolf. Welcome to the stage. What's good? Introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about you, and we'll get right into discussing your scene.
All right, Ralph, you go first.
Oh, all right. No pressure. What's up, everyone? My name's Raf, also known as Story of Raf on Twitch. I'm a community-driven streamer who focuses on nostalgic gaming, real conversations, and celebrating culture through creativity. I generally care more about connection and vibes than elite, sweaty gameplay. And projects like this one, exactly, are why I love being part of the Black Guild. So, yeah, that's me. Take it away, Wolfie.
All right, my name is Achilles Wolf. Yes, it's a tongue twister, but call me Ro or Wolf. That is fine. I'm a variety streamer based in the Netherlands. I play a lot of games, and my favorite game of all time is Pokemon because that is just my life. As you can see in the video, I play basketball in real life. Almost made it pro, but the typical excuse. I was injured. But besides that, I'm fun. I'm very animated, and yeah, I hope I get to see some of you guys soon.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's late for y'all, so we won't keep you too long. You feel me? But we just got a few questions to ask y'all. First and foremost, why did you choose this scene and what does it mean to you? You can both take your time and answer.
Do you want to go first this time, Wolf? Or
Okay, fine. I'll go first. Okay, so this scene, it's kind of like a no-brainer because it's like scary movie and it's it's a funny scene. It's goofy. It's kind of similar what the people you see in the video what we do because we're like that in real life. So that's how we do be goofy and it's a no-brainer. And you're like, how can we make this be like in our realm? And funny at the same time. And we're like, scary movie too. It's goofy. We're goofy. No brainer. It works.
Yeah.
So that's how I went with that thought process.
Okay.
yeah, for me, just before anything, I just want to give a quick shout out to Afro Duckling. This whole idea started with them. They brought us together across two different countries. I am based in Germany. They're based in the Netherlands, so it was a little bit challenging. But they pushed it from what if to a reality. So big love to you, Afro Duckling, if you're listening, because this video wouldn't have happened without you. But
Indeed.
your question was why the scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
To give you a little bit of a background, I come from a very basketball-heavy family. My dad used to be a pro basketball player, took part in the Olympic Games, played against the Dream Team, got smacked by the Dream Team. So that was fun. But anyways, the basketball ghost scene for me is like pure chaos. And I love control chaos. Growing up, these were the scenes that you quoted with your cousins, your friends, and it sort of became cultural memory. Recreating it with like other Black creators really felt like reliving that moment. But now we're the ones performing it. So it wasn't just about the joke, but it was about celebrating something that shaped our humor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was like, you went to the void for a second. I was like, oh no, come back. I was like,
no, I can ramble on, so I had to stop myself there.
You're good. You're good. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And y'all will be like, oh my God, why is she up here talking about this? I don't remember seeing Scary Movie 2. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember it. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember it. But for some reason, I remember this scene specifically. So You
Beautiful
know,
stuff.
Okay,
let's
least
blame
you
it
okay.
on the
admit it.
basketball, right?
I'll let it slide this time.
That's crazy. Let it slide. So when I come to TwitchCon, hopefully in a couple months, okay, we finna play a pickup game, and it's
Oh,
it's wraps
please.
for you.
Uh-oh, you gonna get in
Are
trouble.
you
I'm
sure
gonna
about
lose to
that?
some of
Are
these.
you sure about that?
Loser pays the meal. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Facts. I'm ready not to pay anything.
I'm ready for some good jollof rice, free, provided by
Oh,
Anchor and Honey. Let's
I
Yeah,
go.
you
I'll sell
know,
right.
t-shirts.
I'm ready.
exactly. We're gonna do a pickup game on skates. Actually, good idea.
All
I
right.
bet y'all
No,
can't
no,
listen.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no,
Exactly,
make it a
no.
challenge.
exactly.
Skate basketball. I like this.
See,
Okay, fine, fine.
it,
All sports. Let's go. Mhm.
all
I challenge
sports.
you to a potato sack race.
Hey,
Doing
Mm.
that.
Do that
not
I'm
right.
very
everybody knees is
competitive.
good. So
Listen,
we'll see
listen.
who can last.
I'm still
Okay.
young. Hey,
I'm in Germany, and potatoes is one of the main meals. So I'm all practiced out. Let's go.
All right. All right. Now, if I show up in a
Okay.
couple months, all right. Anyway,
Good.
It's on. I'm ready.
because listen, that passport is ready to go. Okay, don't try me.
It's
No.
valid here. Come through. Come through to Europe.
I
Come
know it
on.
would be it would be awesome to see y'all for real.
Yeah,
But I
likewise.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Y'all know. See, I'm about to get emotional. My mustache on the phone. Anyway,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
I
Okay.
need
Hold the
tips to grow
mustache
a
together.
mustache. I need tips to grow a mustache.
so just moving on a little bit. So,
Mm.
what was the first movie directed by a black filmmaker that made you feel truly seen on screen?
Oof. For me, in terms of thinking about feeling seen, obviously the early 2000 Wayans Brothers era, that was huge for me. So seeing black creators, not just acting, but directing and sort of like shaping the narrative, that mattered to me. So if I'm being completely honest about impact and growing up, I have to say Blade, that was massive for me. Seeing Wesley Snipes as a powerful, composed, dominant lead character, that was just different. At that time for me, especially in horror and action genre movies, I'm not sure of how relatable it is to you guys, but black characters were always often the side characters and they were always killed off early. And I didn't like that. And for me,
Yeah.
Blade wasn't comic relief. He wasn't disposable. He had presence. And what I love now is that we can exist in both of these spaces. We can be powerful like Blade himself and chaotic and hilarious like in scary movies. So that to me shows that real range and a real presentation of black people in cinema.
Blade
Yeah.
was really
Sorry
good.
for the long-worded answer.
No, you're fine.
I'm
No,
a yapper
listen,
by nature.
I'm listen. Yeah, we want to hear all of that. Blade was so good. Like,
Mm.
Yeah. It was really good.
yeah. Go ahead, Wolf. You're good.
Or a
Yeah.
farmer.
For me, I can't remember. I'm very bad with things I've seen years ago, but for me it was more when I first saw a main character in an anime show, because it's heavily dominated by Japanese characters and they have their own style. And then when they brought in a black character as a main character and it's all about them, it's very interesting. Be like, hey, I'm being seen. Hey, I have the hairstyle like that. So I can't think of a name, so I'm very bad with that. But if someone knows it, they probably know what anime I'm talking about with the black main character. And the same for the movies is also with Blade and the Wayne brothers. Setting the stone of what it meant to be, black and proud and powerful.
Mm. Agreed.
Ooh. Oh, they're saying, was it Afro Samurai?
Yes, Afro Samurai.
Hey,
Yeah.
They got it. Yes,
Got
or a
it,
farming
you
Afro
got it.
samurai.
W, big W's.
Yeah.
big W's.
Honey,
Thank
honey,
you
what
for
about
supporting
you?
me, man.
Oh yeah.
What about me?
Yeah. If you could think of anything. Honestly, I'm over here trying to think of something that I remember. But as a kid, listen, don't ask me about no titles and stuff because I don't remember.
No pressure.
I'll
No
be
pressure.
honest with you.
You're good. You're good.
Well, honestly, the one that I feel like I connect to most, and I'll probably talk about this a little bit more in detail later, but Crickling by
Mhm.
Spike Lee. And Spike Lee, just listen, I have so much love for Spike Lee. Okay. And he's made so many movies that I've watched growing up. And that one is like the coming of age story that I relate to the most.
Got you.
Honey, quick one. Have you ever played 2K, or do you play 2K? Because
I've
Spike
not.
Lee, because Spike Lee has directed one of the 2K NBA 2K
Oh yeah.
games, and that was really, really good. That was one of my favorite in the whole series that they release every single year. So if you ever get the chance to and you want to experience a decent story in a sports game, then I recommend the Spike Lee 2K.
I
Oh, I
would
gotta look
say
that
I
up.
would
Yeah,
I would say if I remember that would be 2K17.
yeah, you're the basketball
Mm.
man, so
Yeah.
I trust you.
So yeah, 2K17. His name popped up. Produced and written by Spike Lee, and then it was very. It was very. I think it was the only one they had like a live trailer with Kobe and Michael B. Jordan in it,
Woo!
and that was also powerful. You know, telling the story from that's as Michael B. Jordan being one of the characters in the story game.
Mm, that was pretty
Mhm.
cool.
That's
Mhm.
dope.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm really over here racking my head because I just can't think of any movies that I maybe have seen as a like teenager growing up where I would start remembering who directed it. I just can't think of anything. And all I'm thinking about, I can think of many movies with black characters in them, but directed by
Mm.
black, you know, creators. It's not coming to mind. That's really,
That's fine, Anka. I think we can sometimes get caught up in the small details of trying to figure out which movie was directed by a black producer. But for
mm-hmm,
me, I tend to go with movies that made me feel something, made
mm-hmm,
me feel inspired, creative, and it was led by a black actor at the time. So, for example, when I mentioned Blade, the director is not the director is not a black person.
mm-hmm,
Um, However, the leading actor is a black person, and I could relate with that as a kid, and I felt heavily connected. And I can imagine a lot of people around the world felt heavily connected. This guy, or a farming, taking no disrespect from anybody and just doing the job nice and clean. So, if you can
mm-hmm.
remember a movie that moved your heart, and it was a black leading character, go for it.
You know what?
Indeed.
That's a good point because the movie that this showcase is based off of, and I've been talking to y'all about it all weekend. Be Kind Rewind, and the main characters in that movie are black. So
Yes.
you just help me out. All right, there we
Yeah,
go.
it's so good.
All right,
Helping out everybody. Yeah.
right. Thank you for that. So moving on to our next question: how did you guys approach this recreating the scene? Did you try to stay faithful to the original, or did you put your own spin on it?
Wolfie, my brother, do
I
you want
mean,
to go?
you want me to go? Okay, so how it all happened? Raf came to me and Afro came to me. Hey, I got an idea. And I'm like, what is this idea? Let's do this scene of Scary Movie 2. I'm like, okay, which scene are we doing? Are we doing the one that's on the food table where you said take my strong hand? Or are we doing something else? They're like, we'll do the basketball one. I'm like, I'm sold. I like basketball. You got me in. So they just give me a little pointers of, okay, we're doing this, make it funny, make it great, make it you. So don't be different. Don't be an actual copy paste, but have it so unique to your style of who you are as a person to showcase it. And I think we captured that very well of how we all are as an individual person. So
Mhm.
yeah, that whole process was just very enjoyable.
Yeah.
My favorite part was the bloopers.
What was that? Sorry.
I love the bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it was challenging because, as I said earlier on, we were all in different countries. I was based in Germany. They're based in Netherlands, and then editing was a little bit challenging. For example, I'd throw the ball to the left, and then I look at the video that Afro or Wolf would send me, and they're throwing the ball to the right, and I'm like, how we
Yeah.
working with this? And then dribbling inside the garage and trying to make sure that the neighbors not waking up. But anyways, I digress. So the original question: how did we approach recreating the scene? Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much for us, we wanted to, as you can all see, we wanted to respect the original because the scene is iconic. It's just funny. The timing, the absurdity, the physical comedy of it all, but we didn't want it to just copy it line for line. We added in some funny sound effects, some zoom in, etc. We didn't play all the characters, but we wanted to reinterpret it through our dynamic. So Afro's energy, Wolf's timing, my chaotic delivery. It became less about imitation and more about homage. So best way I can say it, it's like sampling music where you honor the original, but you remix it with your own flavor. At least that's how I think. Maybe I'm getting too cocky here. I do apologize. But
No, that's real. That is real. No, I love that explanation. Honestly, that's exactly what y'all did. So yeah.
And y'all did
We had
so
a lot of
much,
fun.
and there were like no words. Like y'all didn't speak at all, and
Right.
everything's
Yeah.
so conveyed throughout the whole part
you,
of it.
thank you.
So
That's very kind. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I don't want to keep y'all up here too long. I know we've been yapping for a
Very
minute,
good.
but
You're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I know, like, again, we know it's late for y'all. Shout out to our international guildies. Shout out to Afro Duckling, who is not on screen with us right now. Y'all did
Shout out
a
Afro.
wonderful, spectacular
Story.
job. Thank you so much.
Tucker.
All right, let's what do you say we get on to the next scene?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
next?
Take care,
Bye.
chat. Thank you.
Have a good one. See you.
So let's see.
What's next?
What do you think is next? What do you wanna throw some hints out there, or you wanna just go right into it? Yeah.
I don't know what's next. I guess we'll just go right into it, huh?
You're cracking me up. It's like, I don't know. No.
Mhm.
All
Y'all
right.
need some popcorn? Y'all need some?
She said, y'all need some. Anyway, all right. Next, we'll be seeing a scene from Casey L. Nelson as he reenacts the butler with his lovely, lovely wife. And here we go.
I'm Cecil Gaines. Mr. Gaines. Oh, Mr. Gaines.
Not the banging, the banging. Oh, 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 oh.
Are you political, Mr. Gaines?
No, ma'am.
Good. We have no room for politics at the White House.
How'd you find me?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Looks like you served R.D. Warner at the Excelsior Hotel.
Yeah.
He oversees operations around here or whatever.
Yeah. I don't recall, boss lady.
You must have did something right. He don't know nobody.
I was quite surprised when I got the call.
Mr. Gaines! Well, it was a surprise for me as well. I do the hiring around here.
Forgive me for saying this, but I would hate to be hired under circumstances that make you feel uncomfortable. You need butlers,
Mr. Gaines.
handpicked, men of your choosing to fulfill your proper White House staff. Is that Louise Chassis? The decanters are replicas of the metal flasks found on the battlefield of Jarnik.
Well, I mean, it's a TT replica, you know, or whatever.
What is a TT replica? TT. The Italians know their wine. The Irish certainly make a great whiskey, but I believe it's the French have a distinct advantage over the cognac.
Oh, yeah. You'll make a good house.
Let me tell you something. Oh my god,
That was too
that was too good. Oh my gosh, Casey is so funny. Oh my gosh, I love him and his wife so much. Yo, absolute cinema. Absolutely,
They did
absolutely.
that.
Oh my gosh. Listen, if y'all haven't checked out The Butler by Lee Daniels, please make sure you get a chance to do so. All right. We are actually getting ready to hear from Casey right now. Actually, I said actually twice. Isn't that crazy? Let's welcome on Casey L. Nelson to the stage. Casey, what's good? Welcome in. Woo! How are you doing today?
Thank you. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm doing
Yeah,
good.
All
glad to
right.
hear
Absolute,
it.
absolute.
Oh,
So,
well, good.
yes, this reenactment. Listen, I'm gonna be honest too. I haven't quite actually seen The Butler either, but I believe
Right.
this is an exact reenactment because y'all did that, and I just this is
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
So like to get started, honestly, um, what was walk us through the casting or creative decisions you made for your recreation? What was like non-negotiable for you? What was necessary? Like, just tell us the creative process.
So when it comes to the creative process, like I had my people reach out to their people, aka my wife, and I was like, I got to get you in this role. I think you will make perfect Frederica Weems. I think Frederica, the real character was played by Coleman Domingo, but I was like, it'll be good with the modern spirits of my wife, and she was so gracious to help me. And one of my non-negotiables is I did not want to not capture that essence of the juxtaposition when it comes to how he was subservient, but it was still a political charge time, like how we are modern. And I had to have fun. I had to make it comedic.
I understand that. Real quick, Casey, I believe you flipped upside down again.
Oh no, not
I
again.
don't. Not
Chat
again.
takes it.
Not like
I
this,
just
chat. Not like this.
not like this.
Now
Oh.
hanging upside down.
It's
No.
okay. It's all good.
It's all right.
We can
I
still
think
hear him. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
still
we can
hear
hear
you.
you
We'll
good.
just keep going.
Yeah, and shout out to like the wardrobe department. Like y'all killed that with them blazers.
you gotta have the houndstooth, the sawtooth.
The
Like
houndstooth sold it.
the
Mm-hmm.
houndstooth was
Yeah.
the chef's kiss. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can hear
Absolutely.
you so good. So that's good. So let me ask you this. When you think about like the representation behind the camera versus like in front of the camera, where do you think the bigger impact lies?
When I think about that question, I think the impact it lies between that century. If you look in modern times, you can't picture Ryan Coogler without Michael B. Jordan. You can't picture Jordan Peele without Daniel Kaluuya. You need both of those structures to like bring something phenomenal to the screen. So I would say you need both. You can't think of Issa Rae without her cadre of characters. Does
Mm-hmm.
that kind of make sense?
Oh yeah, that makes
Mhm.
perfect sense. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they like foil each other.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like you can have one without the other, but to bring it to that next level and just we've seen a lot of that and it's just think it dies in the middle where you try to the other. That's where it goes to die.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
I get that. Well, y'all did
Exactly.
fantastic with this one, and like with this movie, if you could sit down like with the director for 1 hour, what would you learn from them, or what would you want to learn from them?
For 1 hour, oh man. First, I would pick his brain apart. I
Mm-hmm.
would really want to tap into like what was his key and components and how he tells the emotional and personal stories, how and he brings it to life with various things. Like how does he go about taking subject matter from a, like I spoke about this earlier, a very charged political time, a very charged civil rights time, to
Mm-hmm.
telling a subservient story, like a small nuanced story that not many would think of, and but he brought it just to such light and gave it such energy, and everyone caught that energy. I would ask him, what was it like working with the various people on set. I would really get into the bare bones of what charged this person, what charged Lee Daniels to be Lee Daniels, and just run with it. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man. And lastly, like if he looking for any new actors, because me and my wife, we can do a little something on the side. He got some good pictures coming out.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Lee Daniels. And one thing about it, you kind of pointed out, like Lee Daniels has a really good knack for like finding something that people don't really look at and really shining a light on it. Like for me, it was the movie Precious. Like when I grew up reading the book, and then Lee Daniels turned it into the movie, and it became like this big thing. And
Right.
I will forever
Mm-hmm.
put Lee Daniels in like my top 10 of Black directors.
Oh yes.
I
Oh
think
my
this
gosh.
he took an article from the Washington Post or one of the news outlet and made The Butler. And I remember seeing it leave when I was in college.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
interesting fact about Lee Daniels. I don't know if anybody knows it. So I was in preparing for this show, of course, we were looking up all the directors and just, information on them to, share with y'all because I was learning a lot about the directors as well. Cuz a lot of people, unless you are like, I feel like unless you're in filmmaking and different things like that, it's not something you would naturally just do in your free time. So, um I think I hope this is true, and if this is incorrect, somebody please correct me. But Lee Daniels arrived in Hollywood with $7 in his pocket and built a $1 million agency by the age of 21. And then he used that money to eventually become the first black solo producer of an Oscar-winning film. Like, I'll tell you, we could if he could make $7 stretch that far, okay, the sky is the limit. Okay, listen, we not
Talking
doing
about
enough with
rubbing
our
some
dollars.
pennies together.
Okay, rub them pennies together real quick. Like, what kind of flipping did they do? No, but that's really it's really inspiring to just reinforce the notion that you don't need to have a little, excuse me, you don't need to have a lot to do something great and impactful. And by the age of 21 at that, like, come on now. I
Mm.
was trying to think what I was doing at 21 years old. I was in school, but like I feel like, I wasn't delusional enough. I feel like that's
Mhm.
the true definition of being delusional, but with a
Yep.
purpose. Okay.
Yep.
You know.
My $7 would have had me a Happy Meal and some fries.
Okay.
That $7 would have went so
Okay. I need a textbook. Hello?
soon
Hook
as
me
I
up.
got there. And where is the food?
Okay, that part. Oh my gosh. So, Casey, definitely um why did you and your wife choose this scene? And what does this scene overall mean to you?
When it came down and I heard about this project and this amazing thing, absolute, black cinema, I went down, I sat and plethora of movies that we've all grown to love over the time. And I just so happened to like come across this Lee Daniels scene. I had to go get the screenplay. I had to read the screenplay. I had to write my notes. I had to do the subtext. And it was just something about it. Like you have someone who grew up in the sharecropping era, watched his father, killed before him by essentially Spunto, like the guys that used to, watch us in the fields. And that watching that PTSD change him into the man who he took that trauma and became subservient,
Mhm.
and just he was there for multiple administrations and witnessed multiple moments of history. And some would say he was a background character, and I was like, I think I could take the way Lee Daniels bring that and bring it to the forefront and make it funny.
Mhm.
It was, yeah.
Y'all absolutely did that. Now that you're sitting here describing the movie, I do think I've seen this movie, y'all. I'm not so just kidding on
Yeah,
that.
David Banner played his daddy.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah. All right. So I mean that I feel like being able to transform something that is as serious as the movie is, and then make it, relatable to the point where it's comedic but still it entices people to go and take a look at it on their own at a later time. Yeah, that y'all did a fantastic job, and thank
Mm-hmm.
you. I can't imagine all the lines y'all had to memorize, and the just the timing of everything, and the sound effects were amazing. Yeah, like I said, I
The
love
facial
y'all to death.
expressions.
Yes, your wife is so good at that. Like,
She's a theater kid, and she was helping me, and she was look. I feel like and what's Ryan Coogler's wife? I don't want to mispronounce the name. It's right there at the top of my tongue.
Mrs.
She helped
Kugler.
him with the edit. Yes, Mrs. Kugler. She helped him with the idiots. She helped him with the
stop.
intricacies of sinners, and he gave homage to her. I have to do the same and give homage. And she did this while pregnant, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that baby bump check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Black women.
Yes. W black woman indeed.
Yes, and congratulations.
Yes. Yes, congratulations for sure if I didn't already tell you myself too. But yeah. I mean, if you have any other things you want to leave us with before you head out, and we get to the next scene, let us know. I know you're at work. Big shout out to Casey, y'all. He's literally at work. So if you hear his mic cutting out, please
Literally.
bear with him. Like, he literally took the time to be here with us today for this. So but yeah,
Yay.
any last word? Not last words is crazy. Any
I want to
that's crazy.
leave. I want to leave y'all with that one got Planetoid Pretty Plays. She's on Twitch. I like the zaniness that we do to stream. I left it in the chat. I see everyone going nuts in the chat. Thank you again for everything, and I can't wait to watch the rest of the videos.
Yes, thank you so much, Casey. We'll catch you in the guild for sure. Thank you. All
That's
right,
dedication. Oh my
Mitch.
gosh.
Oh my gosh. I listen. I can't wait for the rest of these scenes. I just want to speed through them. No, yeah, I'm probably gonna go rewatch The Butler. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Sorry about that. Listen, and I'm so serious. I have seen a lot of movies. Like, growing up, like, me and my family would always be at the movies. Now, was I, like I said, was I paying attention to the titles and the directors and the no, I was not. I was there for the vibes and the experience. Okay. But you start describing the movie, I was like, oh, I know what that is. I just don't know the name of it. So yeah. So yeah. Honey, have you seen The Butler?
I have not actually. I did rewatch that scene because I didn't see it and I was like, what is this? It was spot on. And I really love Forrest Whitaker. Like, Forrest
Yeah.
Whitaker is amazing. I first saw Forrest Whitaker in The Panic Room and did not know that Forrest Whitaker directed movies. I said, oh my God, this is crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, speaking of Forrest Whitaker, we have a few scenes coming up from him as well. So yeah, let's actually take a look. Guess who's up next? Actually, we have our very own Honey 718 acting with her lovely partner Petty as they present Baby Boy.
I don't get along too well with my baby mamas. You know what that's like, right?
No, I don't. I'm cool with both my baby mamas.
We'll see how long that lasts.
As long as I wanted to. But we talking about you, not me. I
talked to your son the other day. Overheard you say his name while y'all old niggas was in there playing cards. He lived like 5 minutes from here in Inglewood. I drove over to Morningside High School, asked him what he had to say about you. He said he ain't have shit to say about you, cause you used to whoop on his mama's ass. What you think about that, Melvin? You gonna whoop on my mama too? Nah, I think you know better than that. You wanna walk around here with your chest all out, saying you a real man. You know I don't want you on my mother, Melvin? Because you're foul. You a dirty motherfucker, Melvin. And don't think I'm gonna let you get all up in her head like last nigga did. Try to get her kick me out like she did my brother. Ain't happening, bruh. No way, no how.
Hey, youngster. Yeah, that's right. Call for your mama. I stayed off your ass out of respect for that woman. If it was not for your mama, I'd have broke your little ass down long ago. Jody, little Jody, you know what I see when I look in your eyes? Scared little chocolate bitch. Yeah, that's what I see. If we was on lockdown, I'd make you get on your knees and fix it. 20 years ago. Let's see where you'll be 20 years from now.
I can't. I wonder who that was. Oh my god! Wow.
And the next one is, y'all.
Nah. We talking about this. Nah, you not getting out of this. Shout out to you and Petty.
I didn't realize it was gonna keep rolling like this.
Whoops. I can't. My stomach hurt. I can't do it. I can't. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me get myself together because I can't.
Shout out to Petty. Petty, babe. You did amazing on this. She had so many lines. And we just took our time with it. Yep, baby boy, John Singleton. Y'all know we grew up with this. I'm from New York, but I love California. I love California culture. And this was good. I'm completely off, y'all.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't. This is so... Okay. We're coming back. Okay.
Here go again.
Listen. I love the both of you so much. I just want to know. How long did it take y'all to memorize these lines?
But enough, we did this in one day. It was more getting the caps in and like making sure we had like the right outfits. She did this part. I feel like it took us like 3-4 hours to do like the whole thing. Yeah, it was so fun. It was so fun.
Y'all must have had this movie ingrained because the way like Petty's delivery of these lines were incredible. Like no, she really like. Oh my god, there's so many things I can say about this. If y'all haven't seen Baby Boy, please go watch Baby Boy. Oh my gosh, like that's one of the staples of Black film for sure. Oh my goodness, I gotta. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I had to burn.
It's another classic Black. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So, I'm sorry. I can't focus. I'm trying to get myself together. It's the The lick got me. When you licked the head and then slapped. I was like, was that like? I just need to know because it's been a minute since I've seen this movie. Is that in the movie or did you add that?
I was in the movie. I remember like a little kiss, a little something. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna lick your head. We gonna try to make it work. But I really wasn't even like choking. She made it really look like I was getting her good, but I was like, you got enough room? Are you okay? All right, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
That's definitely in the movie, right? Yeah. I remember a little something. And I said, oh, yeah, we got to get that in there.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So forgive me. I like the person who made this movie just left my mind. I feel so stupid.
Is it John Singleton?
John Singleton. He passed, unfortunately. But yeah. So let's just talk a little bit about John Singleton. He made movies like hold on, correct me if I'm wrong again. Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Rosewood, Too Fast, Too Furious, and Snowfall, which is a television series. So yeah. What are some other movies by John Singleton that you just really enjoyed? I'm about to take this mustache off.
Oh, let me see. With John Singleton, what movies didn't I like? Poetic Justice is probably like the most like monumental movie because who didn't like being a girl and like loving Janet Jackson back then, like everything, right? She was like the trendsetter of that time. So that's probably the first John Singleton movie that I could remember. And then the classic Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? Like we always wanted Ricky to make zigzag. Ricky, why you? I don't want to bring back memories, but you know, John Singleton made some really good classics, and I am so thankful, and I am very honored to be able to, you know, just shine another light and bring like homage to those films that he created. So yeah, big rest in peace, fly high.
Yes, and I saw in chat he did direct. He did direct Remember the Time. One of Michael Jackson's definitely film music video because those were mini films. Those weren't just music videos. Those were mini films. Anything Michael Jackson was in. So Remember the Time at the time was one of the most elaborate and expensive music videos ever made. On top of that too, so Black excellence once again. Some other fun facts about John Singleton that you may not know, y'all. Boys in the Hood opened during a time of escalating gang violence in Los Angeles, and some theaters pulled the film after violence broke out at screenings. Which only made the film feel more urgent and necessary. And then on top of that, California Governor Pete Wilson publicly recommended that all Americans watch Boys in the Hood. So that the movies that Black producers and directors make are just really pivotal when it comes to like fighting for our rights and different things that we go through throughout our years in the country, you know what I'm saying? So it's more than just making you laugh on screen. It's about sending a message. Another thing you may not have known about John Singleton, he frequently cast hip-hop musicians in his films, like Ice Cube, Tupac, Tyrese Gibson, and they all got major acting opportunities through his belief in them. And then last but not least, Ava DuVernay, another wonderful Black woman director, the director of Selma, publicly credited Singleton with showing up to the premiere of her small indie film and personally encouraging her. He was known for lifting up fellow Black filmmakers. So again, rest in peace to John Singleton. His work is cemented in our hearts and our minds. So, but yeah. All right.
All right, Jody.
All right. So let's see who we got next. I'm scared. The closer we get. All right, it's not me. We're gonna look into the creative mind of the Black Sado as we see a reenactment from Coach Carter.
Yeah, coach. Get in again. But hey, young man. Well, coach, what is your deepest fear, young man? What is your deepest fear? No, no, no. Go ahead, go. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. No, don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Green Giant.
Just time out. Time out. Come here, Bruce. Come here. You know what? You off the fucking team. You off the team. Don't come back. They can cut the chain off the door, coach, but they can't make us play. So leave us be, coach. We got shit to do. We've decided that we're gonna finish what you started, sir.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. You playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that people around you don't feel insecure. We are all meant to shine, as children do. It is not in some of us, it is in everyone. As we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people around us permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Twitch, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity. You changed my life.
Thank you, sirs. All of you.
Yo. Oh my goodness. I like it went from being funny to now I'm about to cry because like like oh my goodness. The ending, like the work that went into it. Let's get Sato up here with us. Let's hear from Sato because the variants indeed.
The many Satos, please.
Welcome to the stage with us, Sato.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh my gosh, you had me about to cry up here. Oh my
You
goodness.
did so great. That was so fun.
It was so fun. And the message at the end is so real. Like, oh my God. Oh, let me get myself together because
oh my God.
You know I'm good for it. You know I'm good for
well, we're gonna let you
Uncle
make
the
sure that the
tearjerker.
mustache
Uncle
is
the
good.
tearjerker.
Well, while she getting that together, let me start you off with this. Why did you choose this scene and what does it mean to you?
So Coach Carter is one of my favorite movies of all time. Played basketball growing up. And it kind of represents a mix of the challenges in our individually and in our community. And the deepest fears scene specifically kind of summarizes the whole movie.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Coach Carter. Anyway, so
oh my God. Do you watch anything?
Yeah. K-dramas. So
oh no.
Yeah. So yeah. Yes. But I can absolutely relate. It's something that's similar that I say a lot. You gotta let your light shine, don't let your lights go out because somebody needs your light, in order to keep going on their end as well. So make sure you're shining your brightest at all times, but of course taking care of your mental health because that's very important. So I have to ask, how long did this take you to film? Because that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like 11 pieces of Sato up on that
So,
screen. Like,
So many outfits.
so my bedroom turned into a film studio. You know, I took my green screen up because I needed a bit more room, and it took a few days to do the different personnel. Couldn't get their schedule together.
hmm
Once I got everybody to show up on set, it wasn't too bad. The filming was the easy part. The editing was kind of difficult, but it was a good learning experience. I learned a lot of stuff about uh, DaVinci Resolve,
hmm
so it was cool.
I was about to ask you what program you use. Oh, excuse me, Lord, honey, hold on a second. This Coca-Cola is fighting me. Hold on.
Yeah, I transitioned from Premiere to DaVinci Resolve, and so relearning a bunch of hotkeys, shortcuts, and then that's what YouTube is for. So
hmm
watch a lot of YouTube videos to figure out how to layer stuff the way that I wanted it.
Wow, so you were literally in the process of learning DaVinci while you were filming and editing this. Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? Let me tell you something. Because when I sat down to edit mine, I was like, if Premiere didn't already have the keying out, all like now to Premiere's to the point where it does it automatically for you. You used to have to sit there and do everything manually. The way technology has progressed is it saved me. So I hope DaVinci has something similar. I don't really know too much about it, but no, big W to you for going through the process of learning and then just taking the time to film all these different characters and different scenes. So I did want to ask you, what element of this director's visual or storytelling style did you find yourself influenced by in your creation of this?
So for me, kind of went a different route. The movie is kind of deep and gritty, but since we were supposed to be putting the Be Kind Rewind spin on it,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of flipped the majority of it to add some humor to it, so it wasn't, just the final scene. Initially, I was going to do a few more scenes to kind of, scene setters. Anybody that has watched the movie knows that Cruz was kind of like that one that wasn't going to make it from the community. So I was going to do a bunch of cuts from his scenes, but I didn't want to make it too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just put a little humor in there before we get to the little deeper part towards the end of the scene.
Got
I could
you.
have watched this whole thing reenacted by you.
Yes,
Not gonna lie.
literally. I literally would. Like, you did such a wonderful job. The bear was a nice touch.
I love how we all just
I was
plopped the
running out
ball
of
caps
outfits
on.
after a while.
I understand. So I know that Thomas Carter was someone who gave actually Channing Tatum his very first movie role. It was a small part in Coach Carter, actually.
Yeah.
So that's super awesome. And we also I learned that he won 3 Emmy Awards and a Peabody Award. And that made him one of the most decorated television directors of his generation. So trying to think, like, because of that, we know that Black cinema has a long history of being undervalued by mainstream awards and critics. How do you think that has shaped what this director's work means to you personally?
For me, like a lot of things, I think we go into situations know we're kind of already up against those odds. So, even though the film didn't receive widespread accolades, it's still in the mainstream, I should say. I still did win a few awards, NAACP award, the Black Movie Award Show awards. So it still did fairly well, and the impact that it had globally and the popularity in general that Black creators have on entertainment is you can't deny that whether we win the awards or not. Everybody is mimicking us in a lot of things that they do. So I just look at it like that.
Message. No. Yeah, no, I agree. So also with that being said, did recreating this scene change or deepen your understanding of the original in any way?
No, like I said, since it's one of my favorite movies, I probably watched it too many times, and it was more like just taking that trip down memory lane and deja vu.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
let's
see.
see.
I want to see. So other movies Thomas Carter has produced, or excuse me, directed. I know those words aren't interchangeable, so forgive me if I'm saying the wrong thing. But he's known for Save the Last Dance, of course, Coach Carter, Swing Kids, Gifted Hands, and the Ben Carson story. So yeah. There was an interesting fact that I did learn about him. Let me see if I can find it because I wrote it down because I wanted to share it with y'all. Um, I don't think I can find it. It was here, but I don't see it.
I
That's all
love
right.
Save the Last Dance too. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately I can't find that fact. We'll just have to circle back later at some point. But anyway. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to share with us, Sato, regarding your recreation? Like I said, we had a wonderful time watching it, and that message at the end was very, very, very much needed to hear by all of us. So thank you.
Yeah, so I think the last thing was, the movie to me, it kind of hits a little bit deeper because it reminded me I am one of the older guild members, even though I probably look like a kid. So growing up, I had a teacher send me to in school suspension for 7 days for being a bad influence. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's that's what happened. But the reason he said was because I was a natural leader, and whatever I was doing, people would follow. But you know, Cruz's point in the speech, it's like, don't neglect your gifts just because you're trying to fit in.
Right.
Don't try to dim your light so other people can feel better about themselves. You do your thing, and then that way everybody else will do theirs as well. So it's kind of
And that's the truth.
my
That
little
is the
message.
truth.
Yeah, be the
All right.
example.
Be the example. Please be the example. Somebody's got to do it, you know?
Mhm.
I guess that's crazy that you were suspended being a bad influence because you're a natural born leader. Like, what? That doesn't even
Yeah,
math.
I mean
The math
the
don't matter.
things that I led them to do was probably
Oh, you didn't say all that.
it was, I ain't say
What
what
kind of
happened
revolution was you
was,
leading?
but
No.
I could have been leading them in a better direction.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
That's all right.
Not you going off to the pro. I'm
That's all right.
You gotta be truthful with it. Like, yeah, I could have been helping them with their homework, but instead we were, doing some shenanigans.
Hey, shenanigans
but
is
yeah.
shenanigans. We ain't got to go into detail. You good?
once you shenan again.
Right.
In
Exactly.
school suspension was light punishment. It was all right.
It was. But all right. Well, Sato, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your efforts and contributing to this project that we did together. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will catch you at the next. We'll catch you at the next thing.
See y'all later.
You'll be showing up.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh. Y'all, how's everybody feeling so far? Oh my goodness. Like, it's so good. And actually we're at intermission. So that's a perfect timing. So for real, how is everybody feeling so far? If you are just now tuning in, you are tuned into our Absolute Black Cinema Showcase, where we're celebrating Black directors and producers presented by the Twitch Black Guild. So far, we've seen movies from Baby Boy. You just saw Coach Carter. We saw The Butler, and we saw Scary Movie 2. So we've been having a good time, we've been having a really, really good time. Honey, how are you feeling so far?
I am excited. I mean, what we've seen so far, minus that baby boy one, it was crazy. It was so good. Like, people are putting so much effort into these, and I purposely did not watch these because I wanted to have like a reaction like everybody else. Like, I really wanted to enjoy myself. I'm really snacking on this popcorn. Hopefully, I hope y'all get some too. Get some. Because I can't wait. I don't know how many more we have off the top of my head, but I know we still have a lot of good ones in store. Yeah. I want to sit back, relax, take my time so we can laugh and enjoy the rest of these.
Absolutely. So with that being said, let's take like a quick 2-minute break and we'll be right back. How does that sound?
Be right back. Sound good to me.
All right. right, here we go. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's go. Listen, I'm excited. I'm pumped for the second portion of our showcase. I'm just like sitting here cringing in my head because I know my scene is coming up. It's coming up, and I'm sitting here like, oh my god. But that's okay. That's okay. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. So let's get back into it because we've been yapping. We're gonna see from YG Cosplay as they reenact a scene from the Black Klansman. So let's hop right into it.
Hello? To whom may I have the pleasure of speaking with? This is Ron Stallworth from Colorado Springs, Colorado. What can I do you for? I am calling because I wanted to participate in our congregation's festivities, but unfortunately I don't have my card yet. Is there anything you could do? I see. Lately we've been having countless white members join our congregation, and we have just been backlogged with orders. I will personally see to it that I get your order registered and ready to go immediately. Who am I speaking with? David Duke. David Duke. Of the KKK? The Grand Wizard. Yep, the one and only. I just want to say it is an honor to be talking to you, a true white American hero. Hello?
Listen, any of those movies in the realm of the Black Klansman or Django or just anything like that, like, bro, like, I can't.
They'd be so good. This actually made me want to watch the movie.
Yes, like the cut when they said David. That had me weak. Like
the breaking the fourth wall is so funny.
I love it.
Every scene,
every single time. So let's go ahead and get YG up here. Let's see. How are you doing today? Welcome in.
I'm doing good. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm nervous because like, oh my goodness, I knew my scene was coming up next, and I was just like, oh boy.
No, you're gonna be good. Listen, if you're nervous, I'm nervous. We just go laugh it. We just go laugh it away. How about that?
That's exactly what we wanted. Like this show is like it's all about honoring Black directors and producers, and you're doing that through this. And well, how does it feel to be a part of like this, the legacy of honoring them?
Honestly, like it was surreal at first because I was just like, okay, I'm going to recreate the scene from Spike Lee and Jordan Peele because Jordan Peele produced it, Spike Lee directed it, and I'm just like, yo, I'm taking on two major like Black director and producer Mongols in the industry. How do I even just do I just play the clip and just be like, all right, and just Photoshop my face into their faces? Because I'm just like, how do I recreate it? But it feels really good and it feels really like awesome because a lot of these films I feel like get well received within the Black community, but then when it comes to other communities they don't, like they kind of fall flat. And the fact that this is based upon real like real life and everything, like this actually happened, like we had a Black person infiltrate the KKK using his real name and use a white cop to like actually go to the meetings for him, just makes me feel like, you know what, this deserves more attention, this deserves more like, yeah, just more attention to it. And the fact that I was able to redo it and get this blonde wig over all of my twists, like when I say the wig was tight, I was like, the moment I paused I think twice in the film was because I literally was just like, okay, is it still on? Okay, it's still on. All right, yes, I'm David Duke.
No, that thing was laid on there. That was like achievement unlocked in itself because that looks good.
Listen, I understand. This wig is hot. It's sitting on top of my hair. I'm like, oh my goodness. But yeah, a lot of people didn't know that somebody from the Black community actually infiltrated the KKK. So I'm so glad that you highlighted this movie and put that comedic spin on it. I like what you did at the end because like it's like like what you mean?
Yeah, no, it was great because like even in the clip and everything, like the humor is very dry. And so I personally like dry humor, but like sometimes to convey it, you have to be a little bit more animated because people will think you're being serious. And I'm just like, hey, no, it's satire, but like also, yes, it's an honor to meet like, a great white American. And everybody's just like, yo, what did they just say? And I'm just like, listen, it's satire, promise you.
It's right. Listen, if you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie, you'll understand.
Yeah. It proves that we can do anything we want and be anybody we want to be.
Exactly. So I wanna ask you, this show is about honoring Black directors and producers. What does it feel like to be part of a project that centers their legacy?
Honestly, like it's kind of hard to put into words because when it came to centering, I really had to look up like what movies and films I've digested that I've actually like watched more than once that was made by Black directors because people know Black actors, but as far as Black directors and producers go, like we don't really like think too much about that. Like we see, like I think it's like we see something like Black Panther and we think, okay, cool, Ryan Murphy. But I think that's more like in recent developments where now we're looking for directors and producers, and it's not necessarily us just looking for Black actors. Because like I was gonna do another scene, but I was gonna do another movie from I think what was it? I was gonna do I forget the name of the movie. I remember the scene, but I forget the name of the movie. But I was going to do another movie, but it was not made by a Black director, and I was like, whoa, hold on. Let me go like actually go through the list and let me see how many times like Spike Lee kept popping up over and over and over again. Like there was a scene from She's Gotta Have It. There was a scene from I think was a couple of his movies that I was just like, you know what, I need to watch this. I need to recreate this. And it's just kind of like awe-inspiring because like these people really just kind of sat here and made a film and then they get so much accolades and so much attention from their films and then they just kind of keep going. So the fact that I was able to be a part of this and then be able to like recreate it, this like, feels really good.
Absolutely. And it really means a lot that that everybody that has participated in this, you just really worked with what you had for sure, and you still made it impactful. Because for me, I feel like it's about the delivery of the lines. It's not so much about what you have going on in the background and different things like that. Sure, that adds on to it, but how you deliver the lines makes a big difference as well. So But yeah, honey, I don't know if you want to chime in or anything like that. I didn't want to yap too much.
Oh no, you're fine. No, you did a lot with a little, and that actually makes it more authentic. So I really, really like that. And I already told you, like Spike Lee, I absolutely love Spike Lee. He is historical, he is memorable. I mean, Spike Lee is from Queens, and I'm from Queens. And so like growing up, Spike Lee was like such a hero and like so deep rooted and connected to me. So I really, really love that you picked a Spike Lee film. And like my favorite one is Crooklyn. I already went over that, but
Yeah.
Spike Lee continues to like support the Black community and can support his community. And so I could go on and on about how great of a film director that you picked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you did so good. Like
No,
congrats
it
on doing
was
that.
thank you. It was really hard because like I think I was looking at I Living Single for a
Mm-hmm.
minute, because it's one of the few films that's actually directed by a Black woman, which is even like harder to find, like Black women directors. Um, but I ended up not going with it because I was just like, okay, Living Single, I'm gonna end up recreating the whole episode because it's just so funny to me.
Yeah. I feel that. It's so hard to choose. Like it was so hard to choose any scene for this project. Like, but I'm glad that y'all chose the ones you did. So, all right, guild members. The next time we do this. All right. Anyway, before we let you go, just wanted to shout out, like Honey was saying, Spike Lee is from Brooklyn. He shot his first feature in 2 weeks for $175,000 and turned it into $7 million. And he's been making film as political protest for over 40 years. So his production company is actually named 40 Acres and a Mule, and that alone tells you everything you need to know. So big shout out to Spike Lee. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so
Yeah.
listen, this mustache is about to fly off. I know I keep talking about it. Like when we come back, it's probably gonna be gone. I just want to let you know. Like
If it's gone, you have like a little marker mustache in its place, I wouldn't be mad.
it's just gonna be hanging off at that point. Like I'm gonna just let it hang there.
Just put it right here. Make it a
Right.
unibrow.
Exactly. So, coming up next, we have a reenactment from Fangirl Review, and once again, our lovely Honey 718 from Waiting to Exhale. And roll film.
Hi everyone, I am Fangirl Review, and I'll be doing a few lines from the famous movie Waiting to Exhale. It was directed by Forrest Whitaker, and my co-star playing my mom would be Honey 718. I'm smart, I work hard, I'm a good person. Ma, if I allowed myself to think like you, I guess I'd be a dead woman. Ma, you should be proud. I'd rather live alone than crawl behind some two-time loser like Kenneth.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
Mama, I tell you what, why don't you fucking marry him then?
Honey. He's a good man.
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and get Fangirl up here. Fangirl, come on over here. Come on over here. How you doing today? Welcome in.
Hello.
Oh, so glad to have you up here with us. Y'all are too funny. Let me tell y'all can't say y'all can't act. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all not telling that lie ever again, okay? So let's just go ahead and ask the question. Why this scene? And what is it?
Okay, so why this scene? So when you first came up with this amazing idea, I was like, okay. The first movie that came to my mind was obviously The Five Heartbeats, but I was like, I don't know if that's too niche. So let me go with something that was current and everybody is using that line. He's a good man, Savannah. And I was like, all right. I'm like, I'm going to support Anka. I'm going to do this. I am not an actress of any kind. I am a choir kid. You want me to sing something? I'll sing. You want me to act? So I was like, okay, bet. We're going to do Waiting to Exhale. We're going to do the He's a Good Man, Savannah. And like, oh no, I need a co-star. So I immediately snatched up Honey. I was on the phone. I was like, Honey, here's the clip. This is what we're going to do. And it's Waiting to Exhale, like a beautiful movie that I was like, all right, I think everybody knows the clip, but they don't really, well, they know the line, but they don't really know the clip or where it came from. So I was like, it's good to like bring that back. I mean, it's from the early mid 90s. So I was like, I think this would be perfect. And Honey was like, sure. And when she first sent me that clip with that wig, the way I cried.
I was hollering. Honey has been on point with everything. Like
the wigs, the ball
so
cap.
good.
When you first did this, Fanny was the first person to be like, all right, we're doing something right now. I need you. And I was like, okay, whatever you need me to do, let me know. She was like, here's the script. This is what I need. And I need it done by this day. And I'm like, dang, this ain't even the deadline Anka gave me.
No, because I have this way about me. Like, you give me something, I want to get it done. So once it's off of my plate, it is on your plate. It's no longer my problem. I'm done. We done.
That's one thing about Fangirl. She gonna get something done ahead of time. Okay, and I love that. Yes. You mentioned that you were a choir kid. Speaking of which, Forrest Whitaker, he originally intended to study opera at USC. And he's a very talented singer. And he enjoys playing the saxophone and reads philosophy in his spare time. So that's super. It's just I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but that's so cool that that you ended up choosing one of his films to recreate a scene from. So yeah.
Right. Like a lot of us choir kids and theater kids, we all come together. Oh, and the band kids. Don't forget the band kids. So choir, theater, band kids, we all come together.
I was all three. That's why I got a couple screws loose now. That's all right.
Yeah, we're not that, we're overachievers and a little type A and a little crazy. So yeah.
Exactly. So question for you. I'm trying to choose a question. If Forrest's body of work could only be described in one feeling, what would it be and why?
Okay, so the feeling that I would go with, which is an odd feeling, but human. He captures humanity in simple ways. Like, it doesn't have to be over the top. It doesn't have to be stereotypical. It doesn't have to be too much. Just, if we're just looking at Waiting to Exhale, it just showed how one can experience so many things in their lives without it being too much, or I was about to say something about a different director, so I'm not going to say that director's name. You know who I'm talking about. He showed Black women coming together, working together, and navigating their lives. He showed them as humans. So this movie came out in the 90s, and we got to figure it wasn't that long ago from the Black exploitation era. And we had the 80s was an interesting time when everybody was just dancing. And then we came into the 90s with a lot of beautiful Black excellence when you have, The Best Man, you had Waiting to Exhale, you had The Woods, you had Boomerang, you had all these like beautiful 90s Black films. And Waiting to Exhale was like right in the mix of all of that. So it showed us being human. Living our lives.
I'm glad you brought that point up. Big, important, very incredibly important that we are being shown as being human and not portrayed in different ways that, you mentioned from the other person. We're not gonna bring up right now. But
Like Voldemort. Don't say their name.
listen, but no, that's it's so important for us to be portrayed that way because it's always either angry black woman or something else or just traumatic or yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just in closing, do you have anything else you want to share with us in the creation of this film, their reenactment, or anything you want to leave with the audience?
I think one of the most amazing parts of this movie, like there's so many women coming together, just navigating love lives and things like that. And if you just think about like Insecure, like you can think of that coming from this movie, like just navigating your love life and being a black woman and all that. But I rewatched this movie as an adult and it resonated with me way more now because obviously I could understand what they were going through. My little young self didn't understand what was going on. But now I was like, okay, I understand it. And I just want to take a moment and shout out Angela Bassett's smoking thing. Yes. Because the way that she had that cigarette when she burned the car, when she was sitting at the bar, like it was like made me question some things about myself. I was like, I just don't know.
The cigarette was a paid actor.
Mm-hmm. Like that cigarette really was a paid actor. Like she like smoked it real smooth and like kind of like half licked her lip after. I'm like, this is beautiful. But like that's what I liked about Forest Whitaker was this quiet, simple moments that really resonated throughout the film.
Absolutely. You know what? It's funny because now I want to go reenact that cigarette scene because I don't know what car I'm gonna find to blow up, but it's we gonna go to a rage room. We gonna make it work.
Exactly.
Well, Fangirl, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for participating in this awesome project from the Black Guild. It was a pleasure seeing your work.
Thank you for putting this together. This is amazing. Thank you so much.
Of course. Anything for our guildies,
Yes.
Except we're not giving Tipsy $1. All right.
No. Stop asking. He ain't getting another. He ain't getting one.
All right. Take care, Fangirl. Bye. All right. All right. So, all right. So the moment I have not been waiting for has arrived. We gonna take a look at a scene reenactment from Malcolm D. Lee's Undercover Brother.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh. Stand here. Right here.
Blackness confirmed. You have soul.
Listen.
We're gonna get some questions in.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some questions. Shout out to my brother. Honorable mention. That was my brother's arm in that box. Hey, I just want to say that was a crisp dap. I'm just saying. You listen. That thing echoed through the living room. Okay, that thing was like, you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah,
and
no.
you made that box. Wait, how long did it take you to make that box?
It took me 30 minutes to make that box. My mom, listen, let me tell you, my mom was literally watching me film both of the scenes I'm in this showcase. She was there directing. My whole family just front and center, just watching. I'm like, y'all making this awkward for me, but it's okay. It's okay.
And what did
there it goes. There's my brother right there. He's in chat. So, what does this scene mean to me? So for those of you that don't know, the DAP actually has, historical significance in the Black community. It originated during the Vietnam War when Black service members would dap each other up, and a combination of the hand and body gestures was a nonverbal form of communication. And it could be as simple as tapping fists or shaking hands, or as complex as dozens of gestures, as you saw demonstrated on stream, with the hands punctuated by slapping chest. Feel you know, I got you, bro. I got you. But whatever the elements, the DAP is actually an acronym. It stands for Dignity and Pride. So I don't know if y'all knew that. I learned that myself recently. But it was a symbol of solidarity and survival, and it was an expression of Black consciousness and commitment to look after each other on the battlefield and in camp. So shout out to the National Museum of African American History for that reference there. So yeah. Listen,
You did
Undercover
so
Brother.
good. No, y'all did good. Undercover Brother is such a funny movie, and people forget about it. This scene bring it all back.
Like, I couldn't decide what scene to do, because I also wanted to do the scene where they're dancing on the helipad to beat it. And then, that one scene where sorry to say it like this, but I can't think of his name. The one of the white actors, he was dancing to Mary J. Blige's Family Affair, and he was like, "Come on, everybody, get on down." You know that part? I was gonna do that, but I couldn't decide. But I knew growing up, the DAP scene was one of my favorite scenes to do. And yeah, Chris Kattan. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my god. They like the mayonnaise scene.
Oh, he said my guava mango avocado smoothie, and I'm gonna put my foot in your patootie.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the comedy in this movie was so top tier. So shout out to Malcolm D. Lee. There was actually a sequel. I've never seen the sequel. I didn't even know a sequel existed. But yeah. All right. So let's hop back into it. We're gonna who's coming up next? Oh, we have Morgan of the Leaf, as she reenacts a scene from Get Out. Oh, this one. I'll tell you, this one gonna be interesting.
Tell me when you found it. Chris, look at me. I found it. Where was your mom? She was coming home. She wasn't home. From work? And what do you do? Nothing. Nothing? I just sat there. You didn't call anyone? No. Why not? I don't know. I just thought that if I did, it'd make it real. You're so scared. You think it's your fault. How do you feel now? I can't move. You can't move. I can't move. You're paralyzed. Just like that day when you did nothing. You did nothing. Now, sink into the floor. Wait. Sink.
Now you're in the sunken place.
Yo, talk about chills. Talk about chills. Like, I was, oh my gosh. I told Morgan when I was putting this together, I was like, I needed to see more. I wanted more. How do
Could
you
have
leave
the
us
whole
with that?
movie.
Right?
This was so good. I mean, so iconic. And I swear I would have thought that she took parts out of the actual film for this because it looked
Mm-hmm.
so good. Like, oh my God. Jordan Peele was a great pick. I think Jordan Peele has done 3 movies that we know of, which is Get Out, Us, and Nope.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the iconic film that started it all with Jordan Peele with Jordan Peele in horror. And I love this. Everybody could see like the sunken place. Like, we all been there. We've all been in a place where we're trapped. We're like, oh, this is awkward. Like, not a lot of people like me over here. And that's what you get when you get into that feeling and you watch this movie. Morgan did phenomenal.
Oh my gosh. I can't say enough words about Morgan's like production quality with this. Like, the tears on the face, like, I want to know if that was real tears. Like, did you make yourself cry, Morgan? Like, I would need you to reenact this whole movie at this point, because I was literally like, I was glued to the screen. And
I
I
mean,
haven't.
scene changes.
Yeah,
Everything.
exactly. I don't honestly, like, I don't even know if I've seen Get Out in its entirety, but I know I've seen it like a little bit at least. But like, I feel like if Morgan, just go ahead and make the whole movie. Just make it over.
The good thing about this too is if you haven't seen it, you would still get exactly what's going on in this part of the film. Like, Morgan did such a great job portraying exactly what was going on that you look exactly alike. Samuel's got a
Exactly.
little bit of sauce on it.
A little bit of sauce, you know what I'm
A little
saying?
bit of sauce on it.
Sauce.
Love that.
Yeah. So I honestly, because Jordan Peele did, his Key and Peele's comedy sketch show with Keegan Michael Key, I did not think he was a horror filmmaker. When he started coming out with horror movies, I was like, this funny dude.
Yeah, blew my mind too.
I was like, bro, like but he does it so well. He, before Get Out, he had actually been writing the screenplay for Get Out on and off for 5 years, and he almost gave up on it several times, believing that nobody would want to see a horror movie about racism. So I'm glad he still went through with it and didn't give up, So
then you broke the mold, and now it's like it's all over the place now.
Exactly. I had people glued.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
every time Jordan Peele comes out with something, I'm like, okay, gotta watch it.
I think I have seen Nope.
Nope was good.
I have seen Nope. Yeah. No, I haven't seen Nope. I saw a little bit of it walking through the living room one day, but I didn't see the whole thing. No, I did see Get
Out. Thinking about having 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I was scared.
Okay.
Like, don't play that.
Oh, here clutching my pearls. You know what I'm saying? But one more thing before we move on to the next clip. One thing I did want to highlight, Peele has said some of his biggest inspirations were The Shining, Rosemary's Baby, and the original Twilight Zone TV series, which something I learned recently about the Twilight Zone, when it first came out, and I can't think of the creator of the Twilight Zone, but the Twilight Zone, the pilot episode, I think, was based off of what happened to Emmett Till, and they wanted to the creator of the series wanted to basically tell the story through the Twilight Zone, but the media companies at the time were like, no, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. So they had to rework it so much in order to still tell the story about Emmett Till. And at the end of the pilot, once they finally approved it, at the end of the pilot, I believe it did say in memory of Emmett Till. So yeah, the Twilight Zone is based off of telling stories about the racism and different things the Black community and just people of color in America have gone through all these years. So yeah.
Wow.
A lot of
I
people don't know that
love the
about the Twilight
Twilight Zone. And that's Ron Sterling. Fun fact,
Mhm.
I've seen almost every Twilight Zone episode. I love the originals. I love the black and whites. Oh my God. I didn't even know that, which is crazy because my mom and I were big Twilight Zone fans. And
Mhm.
so that's amazing because they go back into like 64 or something like that is when they started.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
imagine trying to portray like awareness and trying to support a community back then.
Mhm.
Oh, W. Rod Sterling.
Mhm. W. Rod Sterling. So
Wow.
yeah, it just goes to show you just how our black creators excuse me, let me slow down a little bit. Just as our black producers and directors have uniquely shared the messages about the struggles that we go through their movies, we still have allies that are doing the same. So that's like y'all make these movies, okay? Tell the stories. Don't let them try to erase it, okay? But yeah. So moving on to the next one. We're gonna take a brief 2-minute intermission. I need to take a trip to the loo real quick. And we'll be right back. But right after that, we're gonna see from Crispy Spidey and Black Ice 1222 on their take of Sinners. Ah, so excited! All right. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. We're having a good time so far. Like I said before intermission, we are going to now dive into the world of Ryan Coogler. Oh my God, I know y'all seen this movie about 11 times. I know y'all have because it was the talk of the town. Okay, the talk of the town for a long time. We present to you Sinners by Crispy Spidey and Black Ice 1222.
Slim, Smoke. Where the hell you been at, man? Huh? To see a man about a dog like I told you all drunk. Turns out I had to take it too. God dog. What happened to you, Smoke? That did. What happened to you? I'm sorry. Well, let me in so I can help.
Hold on.
What y'all doing? Step aside and let me all in now.
Why you need him to do that? You big and strong enough to pass us?
Well, that wouldn't be too polite, now would it, Miss Annie? I don't know who I'm talking to anyways. Probably your fish sandwich messed up my guts in the first place, using old stale
I ain't
grease.
never used stale grease, and you know it.
Shut up, Annie.
Don't talk to
Smoke.
him. You're talking to me right now. Why you can't walk your big ass up in here without an invite, huh? Go ahead, yeah. Admit to it.
Admit to what?
That you dead. That one of those white folks that done killed you and you were hating that.
Smoke, you listening to this? Woman, this man showed me kindness, implored me, grabbed me out the field. Now he said his brother been killed. Man needs comfort. Not you filling up his mind with that Louisiana bayou bull. Now we out here playing games, telling ghost stories in place of doing what we got to do. And what is it that we're supposed to be doing? Being kind to one another and being polite. Now we is one peoples, and we shouldn't go around barging into other folks' places uninvited. So you been in and out of here all day. Never need an invite then. Yeah, some ain't admit. That was my ride up here. I'm supposed to walk back? That ain't my problem. Boy, be your own peoples. I thought you was better than that. You just like the white man. Well, can I at least get my money? Oh, so you did just a bang up job. Now you want to get paid for what you ain't did? Anybody talking to you, old drunk? Shut your mouth. Don't give him smoke. Don't give him nothing.
Oh my
They
gosh.
ate.
Oh my gosh. I accidentally cut it off too early. I apologize about that, crispy and black ice. But no, yo. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and get them up here. Let's not waste any time. Let's just go ahead and get them up here, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Y'all
The,
did so
the
great.
production. The
Thank you so much.
teamwork.
I'm cosplaying as staff today.
Oh my goodness.
I'm Crispy Spidey. I'm a charity-based variety streamer, and I'm pushing for partner. And
Period.
yeah.
Yes. So is black ice.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. We up
Y'all did so
here.
good.
You did
I
so
really appreciate it.
amazing.
Yeah. Y'all.
Yes.
Everybody loves Sinners. Like, who didn't love Sinners? Okay. Like, I've seen cosplays this year. I've seen so many reenactments. I've seen twin girls, twin guys. It's been so fun just watching everybody enjoy everything that came out of this film. So I'm just gonna kick it off. So with a lot of these directors, they fought hard to maintain like the creative control of their stories. How important is that fight to you as a creator?
Ice, you want to go first?
No, I think you got this one. You got this one.
No,
I know
okay.
you have, because I know you love this movie. You've seen this movie way
Okay.
more times than I have.
Yes. All right. As creators, I think we shouldn't be put in a box, and even in the context of streamers here on Twitch, I think that applies too. Whether it's the game you're playing or the category that you're streaming in, people shouldn't be limited to what they should be able to stream what they want to stream because it's their platform. And also shout out to the non-gamers, the fitness and health streamers, the DJs, the IRL streamers, and puzzlers like Gma. I just love puzzles. And I think that's one thing that makes Twitch so beautiful, that it's not just a gaming platform. And it's really like another way to showcase your creativity and individuality. Like me, I like Spider-Man, but I also like a lot of other things. I can cosplay as Spider-Man, I can cosplay as Stack and Smoke and everybody. So I've really had a good time getting to meet so many incredible people. And shout out to the Twitch Black Unity Guild for putting this together.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out. Yeah, and look at your outfit. Your outfit is
Right.
spot on for this.
Thank you.
Right.
I already, because I did like a cosplay stream of both Smoke and Stack, and plus me and Black Ice did Annie and Smoke. So we were already set. Like as soon as we heard Anka, I said, "Bet we already know what movie we're gonna do."
Oh my gosh.
And Ice, you did so good with those lines. Like you nailed it. I was like, dang, even down to like the outfit. I was like, that blue, the little piece, like you did that.
Thank you. No, because I was raising a charity, and I told Crispy, I said, Crispy, we need to do a cosplay for charity. And he's like, I know the perfect cosplay that we can do. And so we did Smoking Annie, and it was just perfect. It was like the cosplay of itself, and it's just, I think the thing about Annie that I like the most in this character is that she looked like me. She looked like a real Black woman. She wasn't, they could have got a Zendaya or something, but they got her. And she looked like a real woman. And the chemistry between Michael B. Jordan and that character and her being a real woman was just amazing to me. So it was spot on.
Mm-hmm. That hit home for me. I love it. It's like the representation matters so much, and seeing people that look like us in the movies in roles that we are not normally in, it's so inspiring. So thank you for doing it and nailing it too. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna move it right along. Oh, Anka, did I miss something? I'm sorry.
No, sorry, something got in my eye. I was over here trying to fight for my life. Sorry. My fault. I was like,
Well, while Anka fighting to get that out her eye, I want to ask you, what surprised you most during the process of preparing for this recreation?
Well, I know recently the original screenplay for Sinners was put out publicly, and I'd like looked through it, and I could see there was like so many changes from what ended up in the final cut. And that's another thing I loved about this movie was that there was so much ad-libbing and improvisation, and that's like more. It's like a testament to the art and skill of the actors portraying these characters that they were able to fully be in touch with these characters and provide like some of the most iconic lines from this movie. Even that scene with Delta Slim when they were on the car, and then when he was patting his knee and was talking about his friend that he lost, like that was improvised, and yeah, that was awesome.
I didn't realize that was improvised. Wow.
There were so many parts that were improvised.
Oh my goodness. Yes, y'all, I have actually seen this movie. I didn't know Sinners was a horror movie. Okay. I saw this movie in Seattle. I went with some of the Blurred Unite family, and we went to Seattle, and we were like, oh, let's go see a movie. And they were like, sat down in the theater. I was like, oh, this is cool. Okay, this is nice. Okay, another Black Sinner movie, everything. Then the scary vampires came out. I was like, oh god, you know what? I mean, they weren't that scary. I wasn't scared. It was just like there was a couple jump scares in there, but I was like, oh my god, I was clutching my pearls. But no, it was a great movie. It was an absolutely great movie. That music scene.
The music scene where they brought all the generations together.
Yeah.
And it's just the way it just weaved into one another. It was just a beautiful dance all together. It's just powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That had to be my favorite scene with Preacher Boy. Yes.
Yeah. I love a movie that challenges like your critical thinking skills.
Mm-hmm.
And it hit on like I said, it hit on every level. And then not to mention Michael B. Jordan, who did phenomenal in the role. Like I don't think anybody knew he was gonna be playing twins.
Right.
And so we seen it, we were like, oh, a pair of Jordans? That's crazy.
A pair of Jordans.
So yeah, this movie was so good. I can't wait to see like more horror movies like about Black people in different societies that it's not necessarily tied to tragedy. So yeah, this opened up the door for so many more different things to come out.
I think I read somewhere that Ryan actually he starred in all of his movies that he's written. I don't know if I saw him in Sinners though. Is anybody can validate that or
he's probably like M. Night Shyamalan, who's like does a little cameo in every film. So you probably have to go back and watch it again.
Okay. Yeah. See, you know, you be trying to do research on the internet. You can never know if some people telling the truth or not. But but yeah. Let's see. So I don't know if y'all knew. He almost became a football player. He was that close. So I'm glad he ended up doing filmmaking. So not that he would have been a bad football player. I'm just saying he's very talented in the filmmaking area.
Right.
So yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
Exactly.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda
Creed.
forever. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Is there a scene from this director's filmography that you wish you could have chosen? And if there was a different one, then let us know why.
Ooh. If I was a guy, Crispy, we could have killed the scene at the end between Michael B. Jordan and the Black Panther. I can't think out my brain be right now.
Oh, when he was saying,
When he's
yes,
about to die, like leave me in the forest with my people.
right, my ancestors, yeah,
With
because
my-
they knew. Well, hold on, I remember that. I used to know the quote, but yes, for sure, that was iconic. It's so beautiful.
Y'all, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever, and rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
Yes. That was so sad.
That was so sudden. Oh my God. Don't get me
I
started.
know.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Y'all don't get me started, please.
You can't cry till the end.
We're gonna start crying again. We'll cry together.
Listen. But yeah. A lot of these directors, I don't know. Did we already ask this? Please help me. Listen, I was fighting for my life for a second. Let me know if we already answered this.
One.
You said what?
We had the last one.
The last one. Oh, yeah. So why did y'all choose this scene? And what does it mean to you specifically?
I think the movie itself was just like a powerful moment of like modern day Black history in the making. You have an iconic Black director, a majority Black cast, and a lot of people had low expectations for it, and it ended up getting over 378 million in the box office. And I was in those seats repeatedly, like over time, and I got to watch it with Jermaine, and Jermaine plays and Lila Bobina, which was so dope. But yeah, like I really love that, and of course, aside from the "I Lied to You" scene by Preacher Boy, with like all of the music over the generations throughout the Black diaspora, that stayed with me. Like that's my most, for sure, that stands out. That's my favorite scene. But cornbread scene was, in terms of like I guess comedy, that was perfection. Because we all were on the same page. Like, don't let him in. You know, we're like when you're like watching a movie, like, don't go in there. It's like, no, don't let him in. Don't let him in. But Annie was like, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching that scene, I was like, why y'all sitting here having, I knew it was writing, but I was like, y'all having this whole conversation. Like, y'all know this man is a vampire. Please. Like, please.
Annie knew straight up. Like Annie knew right then and there. Annie was like, come on, that smoke. You know better.
Exactly.
Right?
If it wasn't for Annie, they would have died a lot sooner. Shout out to Annie, for real.
Annie.
You know, aside from that other lady talking about some, come on in, girl, if you don't get out of here,
Right?
you go out.
And I can't even watch like the guy who sung. I can't even watch him sing it on Instagram because when he hit that note, I'm like, oh no, let me turn off my phone. You're not calling nobody in my house. I go in the house. I start eating garlic.
Okay.
So the garlic. Oh, and Berlin didn't want to eat the garlic too. That part.
Honestly,
I'm giving spoilers. If you haven't seen Sinners, go see Sinners.
Yeah,
But honestly,
absolute cinema.
Who out here eating garlic like that? I mean, if you are for health reasons, that's
Right.
different. But like, come on now,
Right.
you coming out
Like
your
an
pores.
apple. Eating garlic like an apple.
Okay, cornrows. Period. Here, things is
Listen.
crisp. Hold
Listen.
on. Get into it. Another historical fact: cornrows were used as a way to conceal and communicate paths for escape during slavery times. So, boom.
And I love that Ryan Coogler always like it's always so fresh. Like even when he was like at the BAFTAs, I was like, you better go. I was like so proud of him. And plus his hair always looks good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Always. Ryan Coogler from Oakland. California, period.
Always
Yes.
representing. And that director, I know we had talked about like Spike Lee earlier and Denzel Washington. That modern day director actor duo of Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. Like
Mm-hmm.
this
Oh
was
my
their
God,
fifth movie
yes.
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fruitville Station was, I think, the first one, and I
Exactly.
purposely didn't watch it because when something is so close to home, something hits so close to home, sometimes it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
And that movie, I knew everything about it. I love Michael B. Jordan. I've been watching him since since The Wire.
The what?
And
Yes.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I
season
remember
He's a
four.
little
Season
baby.
4.
Yes, I've been watching this with all my children.
Oh
And,
wow.
yeah. It's so close to home, but it was so well done. And one day I will be able to watch it. But yeah, when something like that is done so well, it's like, oh my God, come on.
Exactly. So before we let y'all go, do you have any closing remarks that you'd like to share with the audience? Again, thank you for your creativity with this. Well done. If they don't send you an Oscar, I'm sending you an Oscar myself.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Me, my 3D
Just one
printer, we
last
going.
There's one last closing remark. Like I said, I am pushing for partner, and we're doing it as a group. I wanted to shout out our group, Push and P. Myself and Ice are on it, as well as Stefan Sway, S Class MB, Sean Cam Gaming, and the Real Rennie. I see a few of my Push and P family in the chat. Be sure to drop them all a follow. All right.
Yes.
And Annie, you can close it off.
Now, I just want to also just thank you, Anka and Honey, for all that y'all do and putting this event together to showcase Black cinema. We all had a great time doing this. Again, I put in the message. I don't know if y'all remember when we first put it in the Discord. I was like, I am stepping out of my comfort zone, and I appreciate having this opportunity to do so, and y'all giving me this chance. So thank y'all too, and y'all are doing an amazing job leading this guild and putting on these events. So flowers and roses to the two of y'all.
Thank you so much.
And I hope
That's all
Absolute
good.
Black Cinema
that's
becomes
all
like
good.
an
I'm
annual
sorry,
thing.
that's so good over the
Just let it
edge.
out.
Okay.
Let them tears seep into that mustache. You got this, girl.
Into the
Let
mustache.
Look it up.
Thank you.
I can't thank y'all enough. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But thank you for stepping out of your comfort zone. It really means a lot to me. Because this has been like a project that's been close to my heart. It's something I've always wanted to do. So thank you so
I just
very
realized
much.
it was cropped out. But yeah, shout out. I was like pointing at nothing. I just realized.
But yeah.
But yeah, shout out to my team. All right,
Amazing creators. Thank you so much. All right, we're getting close to the end of our showcase, y'all. We got 2 more scenes to share with you. But let's get on to it. The finale is gonna be just incredible. But right before that, we're gonna see another scene from Waiting to Exhale by Melanin and Espressos and Kage Sensei. And let's go.
Would you like to have dinner with us tonight? It's just some leftovers, collard greens and cornbread, some candy yams, a little potato salad, fried chicken, peach cobbler, and a few slices of onion.
I would love to, but I've got so much to do around here. Maybe another time.
To be honest, I have no business eating any of that as big as I am.
My wife was a big woman too. I like a woman with some meat on her bones.
What you say? Oh. Would you like to have dinner with us tonight? It's just some leftovers, collard greens and cornbread, some candy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What you say to me?
I said, oh, that's got to be that Loretta Devine character. That was hilarious.
Listen, got me over here ready for Thanksgiving. It's just we barely into March. Not even into March yet. No, big shout out to Mel and Kage Sensei for doing that scene. We were graced with 2 scenes from Forrest Whitaker today. So thank you so much for y'all's contribution to the project. I wish we could have got Mel up here to chat about it, but Mel is hardworking, okay, just like a lot of us. So thank you so very much. Because we already talked a little bit about Forrest Whitaker, we're gonna go ahead and go on to our finale. I know.
I haven't finished my popcorn yet.
Oh my gosh! Listen, I started eating my nerds clustered. Listen, let me tell you, I'm about to have a sugar Sugar Rush. I'm about to have the zoomies in a second. But
you should have passed me some.
I know. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
Is it over here?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll just get some. Thank you.
There you go. All right, here you go. Yeah, you put your hand all in the bag.
Yeah, I did. Oh. Now I got seconds.
That's crazy. But for our finale, we present to you The Best Man by Ali Soko, Callie Storm, Honey718, and myself.
Don't go over. We're out.
Oh, my stomach! Oh,
and we
Jesus.
made it to the end of our show.
Let's go ahead and get Allie up here because Allie is all the way in Korea, and I know she probably got to get to work. Let's go ahead and get Allie up here. Allie, girl. Girl.
Yes.
The ball caps are
Allie,
honorable mention.
When you asked us to do this, when you send out that feeler, like, who would? I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. Yep. Whatever you need.
Yes.
I got the videos from y'all. I was crying when I was editing. I was like crying, laughing. I was like, "Oh, this is better than I could imagine."
Listen,
I was like, "Oh my god."
oh my gosh, the ball caps sold the entire showcase. I think like we all got the same ball caps. Oh my god.
Oh god. Shout out for the ball caps. All right, I'm gonna get into it because oh my god, this is so funny. Well, looking at all the directors featured in this show, we had Ryan Coogler, Spike Lee, Jordan Peele, and a few others. Who do you think is the most underrated and why?
I would say like I would actually say the director of this film, Malcolm Lee, like he has done so many projects that are so famous to the community, and like him and Spike are related, but I think he doesn't get enough hype.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know they were related, actually. I was like, wait a minute. Spike Lee got a cousin? In
Yeah,
movies?
Malcolm. Mm-hmm.
And I've seen all these movies, had no idea that they
Right.
were related.
Exactly. Girls Trip, Best Man, Night Schools. He even worked on Scary Movie 5, Space Jam, all that. Like he in his bag, and I don't know, we don't hear his name enough.
Mm-mm. We really don't.
You seen a couple of these, right, Anka?
What happened?
You seen a couple of them, right?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
All right, shout out to Space Jam.
Just the new one, not the old one. We're not talking about we're not talking about the old one. I've seen that. I haven't seen the new Space Jam. Anyways.
Okay. Good.
Oh my gosh. So, how long did it take you to put all our parts together?
It took a minute because it took a few hours because like I had to get some shots shot. I had to do my own parts over and over again. It's kind of the downfall of being the person who's doing this. But like it took a while to get everything. I think the hardest part was getting everybody lined up like at the right moment. I had to use like the parts of the song, like those, like the clap was like in the when our hands went up were like my markers for when to do the song, because everybody had like different recordings of the song and stuff like that. So that was pretty difficult in trying to get everybody layered and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the hardest part. I couldn't imagine. Like, but like kudos to you for taking the initiative to do that. Especially with you being in the future, being a time traveler over there.
You're all the way over there in Korea?
Yes. Like,
yeah.
Bit like again.
I mean, no, really shout out to y'all, because y'all were like every person involved was like, I said it. I do this a lot, and this is definitely a shout out to Anka and Honey, where I was like, I say things and I have ideas, but like I always feel like I don't know if that's a good idea. But as soon as I said it, y'all were like, nah, you got to do it, and I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to Callie Storm too. Callie was the first one I seen, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I want to do that.
Callie jumped on it immediately.
Yes,
well,
love Callie so much. Oh my gosh,
so good. Well,
she always does so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, Callie always does so well with anything she does. It's like I love Callie so much.
Yeah, no, Callie's effort was unmatched. For the scene.
Yeah.
Well, your creation it's the last one of the show. What do you hope that the audience takes away from this entire experience, like just as a whole?
So we were backstage talking, and shout out to y'all also for having that backstage. So we got to discuss a lot of things regarding our own creative processes in the back there. And one thing we had in common was like you guys were pushing us, like you really pushed us, and you reached out to some of us and like supported us all in this process. And like a lot of us were like, this is not something we probably would have done if it wasn't for you two. So it was like, because I was saying, we were all like, yeah, Anka, Honey, they were on us. And then so I wanted to basically let everybody know, like, the guild is what you make it. Like Anka and Honey pushed us, but like they offered the opportunity in the first place. The guilds are there. They're offering these opportunities for us, and it's up to us to take them. And you don't have to have a lot of followers or anything. It's literally just putting the effort out there, making ideas, putting those ideas. You never know which idea is going to land you on the front page, or which idea is going to end up in this kind of situation that I honestly could have never imagined. So like, if you can take anything from this whole showcase, it was that none of us really knew what we were doing. We just had Anka had an idea, and we followed Anka and Honey's lead, and it came out amazing. This video is better than I could have even imagined, to be honest with you.
I've been streaming for 5 years, and I have never worn a bald cap on stream, and I've worn a bald cap 3 times.
But you were such a good Morris Chestnut. I was so happy to see. You ate that.
That bald cap was
also,
balded.
Just so everyone knows, I specifically asked Anka to be that character, and I told her, you got to get some underwear thrown at you, because the whole idea was to gender bend this scene
Yeah.
and have the men in the audience. And I was like, Anka, you got to get some boxers thrown at you. I literally told her, I said, that's the only limit I got. I don't care how you dance. I don't care if you can't dance. Get them boxers.
Listen, I honestly, again, shout out to my family for real, because I really appreciate them. They've always been just like huge encouragements to anything creative that any of us in my family do. And I took over the downstairs living room with my green screen to do all of this, and shout out to my mom for putting up with it. But my mom was helping me direct. She actually was the one that threw the boxers at me. So and I don't know if you heard her in the beginning, because I kept going off the green screen. She was like, "Don't go over." So big shout out to my mom and my dad and my brother, and just my whole family in general, because they were front and center the whole time, and I couldn't have done it without them. So and thank you to you, Allie, for just reaching out to us and wanting us to do this with you. This is like one of the best things, and I'm so glad this was one of the scenes to end the showcase with as well. It was just a culmination of everything good that we've seen today. So yeah.
Honestly. This was the funnest, y'all. I
Yeah,
hope we do
also
it
thank you,
again.
honey, for that last little part, because honey, I swear that ending was so good.
I didn't know you were gonna keep it. I was like, I always do like little takes and stuff to make sure when to edit. I was like,
No, I had to keep that. And it worked out so good, because we're at the end and you're like, we're finished, we're done.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Yep. Just put the bloopers in there, y'all.
Exactly. We do have one more question for you. Honey, can you find it? Sorry, I just got all discombobulated.
Let me make sure I got the right one. All right, and if we've asked this again, I apologize. But the one that I'm showing is, if you were going to direct your own film inspired by this director's legacy, what story would you tell?
I noticed with Malcolm Lee is that he loves to tell Black stories, and they don't have to be like trauma porn. Like him and Spike Lee definitely have a very similar narrative of just telling Black stories, and it's charming, it's funny, they make us laugh, they make us cry, they're relatable. I would totally want to do something like that. Because he's also did Girls Trip, he also did The Barbershop, like these everyday Black experiences. So maybe I would, I'm a cosplayer, and I do, like, there's so much in the Black acting. I think that would be the next step, showing what it's like behind the camera to be like Black in a creative field, Black creativity, that kind of movie, and the support between Black people. Like that's a theme in all of these movies, is like the support of the community. And that's in all my creative work on Twitch, that's also been consistent and real. So I definitely feel like that would be a great movie to do.
Absolutely. So it sounds like you're gonna be making another film here soon. That's what it sounds like.
I can't wait.
Since I've seen your skills, now there's no excuse, right?
This is how we got here in the first place.
No. But yeah, no. If you do get a chance to actually do that, that would be amazing. You have my full support. You already know that. But yeah, I know you probably have to get going and start your day. But if there's anything you would like to leave the audience with before we depart, please share with us whatever you have on your heart. Just know that you're absolutely amazing, and I greatly appreciate you. So
I appreciate you guys. I'm not trying to make you cry, Anka or honey. I'm not trying to I know Anka a big crybaby, but honey, you too. Like,
I've been fighting it.
Y'all be in the
bringing it out of me.
Y'all be in the guild. But I had taken a year off streaming, and when I came back to streaming, I didn't expect to anything honestly. I literally just came back, and it's been a world. Black History Month has been absolutely crazy. We did Black Jeopardy, we did all the South of Midnight stuff, we did this event here, some Black D&D. Look, guys, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll tell you this again, because this is not really about me for real. Do what you want to do. I send them DMs, send the DM, do the script, do everything you want to do. Cause honestly, I've only gotten to do all this really cool stuff simply because I managed to say, I just said, hey, this is an idea, and people were like, I like that idea, and we're gonna make it work. Tell them what you want to do. You don't gotta be a partner to do it. It's like a step to it's a step there. It's the step that way. So shout out so much to Anka and Honey. I every time I see this video, I smile. I love you guys for everything that you guys do, and I'm gonna be in the guild. Y'all see me in the guild. Catch me in the guild.
Absolutely, and we will be. We're gonna get that we gonna get them language streams up. We gonna get them together. Okay, we gonna be speaking Korean at some point. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Ali. Again, love you to pieces. Thank you again for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, we love you down.
See you later. All right. All right, y'all. So we have made it to the end of the show. Oh my gosh. I've literally been fighting tears this whole time, and I can't hold it back no more. So I'm just so proud of everybody.
I know. I'm so excited. I wonder what everybody's favorite moments were from tonight's show. Big shout out to Idiosin Harvey and Bald Cap 718 for their appearances.
Oh God.
So this was amazing. When Anka pitched this project to me, I was like, this was it. Like, there is no better way to like honor our Black people, but to like recreate something and pay homage to all the work that they've been doing. And I'm surprised we haven't done this before. I am so glad we're able to start something like this. Anka, I love you down. Thank you so much for letting me host this with you. It has been a whirlwind. I've learned so much, and I've just been able to connect with everybody. And, I just thank you so much for the opportunity to do an amazing night.
Listen, everybody that had a hand to play into it, whether I bounced ideas off of you to finalize an idea or, reached out to you to participate, or anybody that just took a chance with this showcase. I know it was scary because a lot of us didn't know what we were doing. Heck, I didn't know how I was going to pull it off. But the important thing is that we all tried and we made it our own. And again, I don't know if I'll repeat what I said earlier. This showcase was based off the idea that I got from Be Kind Rewind, and that movie, although it wasn't produced by a Black director, the main characters were Black, and it highlighted like gentrification. It talked about Harlem, and it just really displayed the spirit of how community can come together and create something really impactful and include everybody. And really, it just also highlighted that you don't have to have a whole lot of stuff in order to make an impact. Like in that movie, they literally they had like little car mats that we used to have as kids where it had the little towns on them. They were using Lazy Susan to spin around, like doing the scenes from Rush Hour and Ghostbusters and
Lazy
all
Susan.
of that. Yeah. And at the very end, the most impactful scene at the end for me was at the very end where their store was getting closed down, and at the very end they showed the last movie that the whole entire community came together to create. And anyway, I'm just grateful for everybody's effort, and I hope that we can continue to show you guys what we have, what talents and skills that we have in the Black Guild, not just for this month, because Black History is made at 365,
Period.
and it's just we're such and you know what I'm trying to say. Oh God, I'm so thankful. I'm so proud of everybody, and
Y'all did that.
Yeah. It's been amazing. It's been
We
absolutely
all be back.
amazing. So thank you all for tuning in and having laughs with us and enjoying it. And please join the Unity Guilds. Please, please, please apply. Please make sure that you fill out the streamer survey in your dashboard if you're going to apply. That's very important. Okay, please join us. We got the Black Guild, the Latin Guild, the Pride Guild, and the Women's Guild. Okay,
Yeah,
and shout out to the
apply.
Indigenous Alliance as well. So thank you so. Let me end. It's crazy. Anyway, so thank you so much, all of you, for joining us. And we're getting ready to raid out to Curious Joy. So thank you all for being here. And yes, I don't have anything else to say. Honey, you have any closing things you want to say?
If you're not in the Black Guild, you should be in the Black Guild. Why aren't you? Get to know us. Join all the guilds. If it applies, let it fly. Go ahead. And we'll see y'all, hopefully, at the next Absolute Black Cinema.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
y'all.
if you're still waiting to get into the guilds, just be patient, please. Please be patient. There's a lot of people trying to get in. Okay, the most important thing you can do is fill out that streamer survey in your dashboard. Okay.
Do
All
it.
right.
Do it now.
Do it. And y'all can have the rest of my popcorn. Okay, thank you. All right. Anyways, y'all be blessed. Take care. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next event. Happy Black History Month. Tune in for the rest of the year because we got UK Black History Month coming up too. Period.
See y'all.
Bye.